guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Katie. I am from Auckland, New Zealand, and this is my vlog. If you're watching for the first time, welcome. This is my first vlog ever, so it's a little strange for me. If you know anything about New Zealand, we're fairly reserved when it comes to carrying a camera around and filming people, so this will be an interesting journey for me, filming my life and my journey, my fitness, my eating, my family, my God, and my job, and just my life in general. So if you want to subscribe and like, please do, and follow me on my journey. I am looking at doing another comp soon, so I will be training and eating correctly to train for that. So it'll be interesting to watch people's reactions when I carry a camera around. Kiwis don't like cameras in their faces too much, so you will see their reaction when I see their reaction. I may even post a whole vlog on people's reactions, you just never know. But I'm excited. I have been inspired by a lot of people on YouTube, fitness people, Emily Hayden being one, Christian Guzman, Nikki Blackadder. They've all spoken into my life to an extent, and it's given me the encouragement to start this YouTube channel. I'd never really thought it was something that I would do before, but I really feel quite led to start this channel. Whether or not you take something away from it that is helpful or not, I don't know. That's not my main goal. Is not to be so knowledgeable about stuff that I impart oodles of wisdom on you guys, but just to let you be part of my life and share my real life. I'm nearly 40. I want you to see that life doesn't stop. When you get older, it can get better. So I really want to encourage you guys to, even though you're getting older, to keep up your fitness, to keep up your healthy eating, and just encourage you in your life, and just see that I'm a real person, and I do real stuff, and I won't pretend with you. I'll be completely honest with you. So if you want to subscribe and carry on watching, then it'll be my pleasure to share that with you. I do have a husband and I have 2 children who like to be on camera. My husband not so much, but he's supportive of me starting this channel, so you will see little bits of him as we go along. I will be adding a picture of myself, just a body assessment of where I am currently. I am going into a 12-week challenge in a couple of weeks, like a pre-summer shred kind of thing, to prepare myself for a competition. I have done a competition for IMBA before. I did come second. It was not something that I had thought about doing again. It was just a goal for me to work towards, to achieve something, and I need goals. It helps me. So when I came second, I was like, oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. It was pretty exciting, but looking back now, I realize what the whole thing is about, that I need more gains, that I need more muscle definition. So currently I'm working on gains to get more muscle mass, in which I have gained 2.6 kgs just recently, so that when I start my shred, I'll have more defined muscle, so that hopefully I can either win or place again. So I'm kind of excited to do that. I would really like everyone to just be kind and encouraging on this channel. If you don't like what you see, then don't subscribe, but please don't leave horrible comments. I don't like them. I will be real. I don't mind if you want to be real, and if you see something that you want to comment on, then totally feel free, but I will try to stay positive and encourage you guys, and hopefully you can in turn encourage me as well. So we'll see how this goes. I'll give it a shot. We're in New Zealand, like I said. We don't normally do this kind of thing, but I'm a kind of an out of the box person. I like to think most of my life is a little bit different to most people, although you probably look at me and go, well, actually not really, but okay. So here we are. I'm starting a vlog in New Zealand. There's a handful of vloggers from New Zealand. I did Google it, so maybe we can all vlog together, and you know, if I get lots of viewers, and that would be exciting. And little Katie from New Zealand has got some followers from all around the world. But anyway, so here we go. Stay with me, like and subscribe. If you don't like it, don't follow me, but here I am as I am. I'm nearly 40. This is my life. So I thought I'd do my little physique update. This is my first shot of how my body looks now, and it's the beginning. It's actually before the next 12-week challenge that I'll be doing with Lisa. But like I said before, I just want to let you guys see my starting point, so I can see my starting point, and then you can just follow the journey as I go through the process of the metabolic precision training, looking towards another competition through INBA. Yeah, so this is what we look like so far. So I am 40. Well, I'll be 40 next year. I did do a comp before, but I was much smaller than this, clearly. I've put on a bit of weight since then. This is my problem area around here, especially here. I have had 2 children, remember? So it's much harder for me to lose body fat. The older you are, the harder it becomes, and even with my last comp, I think I only got down to 19% body fat, which is not, it was amazing for me, but it's not amazing, you know. So my goal this time would be to get all this jibbly stuff, which I know is not comp worthy. Can't really see muscles. It's a bit tricky, this lighting's not the greatest, but so that's kind of where I'm started. We'll see how we go. I am excited to start the process again, be eating properly and getting my macros back on track, and see what result I can produce. I am determined to do it. I'm a really short person, only just over 5 foot, about 5'1". I have a very short torso, so for me that is the main place that weight goes when I do gain weight. My shoulders and arms, I do have a bit of this 40-year-old stuff, but my torso is my main issue. So with stretching, I'll need to do some stretching soon, but getting the twists for posing and stuff is really difficult for me, I find. And if I'm holding even just a little bit of body fat around that area, I struggle to pose properly and hold in my stomach, because I find that my lower stomach is the area that I hold it most, as you could see when I just showed you. So I know that that is number 1, sugar, and if I stop eating sugar, which I'm much better at, I did used to be a sugaraholic. I have stevia in my cups of tea. Otherwise I'll have a Pepsi Max or a Coke Zero if I have to, but I try not to drink any fizzy drinks. I do have the occasional lolly, or I try and chew sugar-free gum, but it's easy for me just to not have it, so that I don't feel like I need to keep having it, because I have one and I'll just feel like I need to have another one. So sugar is going to help this area a lot for me, and I know that, and mentally I think I'm prepared to stop eating sugar. One interesting fact, since I have stopped eating sugar over the last year, or minimized my sugar intake, has been I used to get migraines, and I have to say I haven't had a migraine for a year. and I can only attribute that to stopping eating sugar. And it's amazing because it was very crippling, and well, those of you who've had migraines, you know exactly what I mean. It's, if you're getting migraines, think about what you're eating, what your intake in your body is, because the food, the processed foods and the sugars that we're putting into our body, it's just not good for us. So now I have cut out majority of sugar. I still eat my natural sugars like in my fruit and things, but when I go to the supermarket, what I do is I try and go on the outside of the supermarket, fresh fruit and vegetables, the meat aisle. I'll go in to get stuff for the kids for their lunch boxes and stuff, but even then I try not to give them too much breads and stuff. I'm trying to stay away from processed foods as much as possible, which just makes me feel way better. I'm more focused, I've got more energy, I don't feel as lethargic, I don't get migraines, and I just feel all around much better. So I'm quite keen to get my eating back on track and make some progress and make some gains, and yeah, just get the ball rolling. So stay tuned, encourage me, because I do need encouragement. I will have my bad days. From memory, it got pretty hard last time, but I'll show you guys my journey if you're keen to watch my journey with me. So stay tuned. And now I'll just put some pizza sauce on it. And then some mozzarella cheese, low fat cheese. Not a whole lot, because we don't want too much cheese, but I am allowed it, so I'm going to have it. Okay, I'll put some red onion. These are delicious, by the way. It's like my favourite. And the base goes a little crispy. It's like a really super duper thin crispy crust pizza. It is delicious. I'll put some olives on. And I feel like there's one thing missing. Capsicum, and some mushrooms. Not always as prepared, but we had pizzas for the kids on the weekend, so I've got tons of stuff left over, which is handy, and I think I might just keep little containers like this in my house constantly because it's handy. And then we have salami. I might put a bit more cheese on top of that. Salami. And then I'll put a tiny bit more cheese on top of my salami, just because I can. There we go. Right, ready for the oven. I'll pop it in and I'll show you when it's done. Yum. Delicioso. I can't wait to eat you. It's going to be good in my tummy. If it doesn't look good, I don't know what looks good. It's so good.